Ryan Garcia. King Ryan, what they call him. Or that's what he calls himself. You know what I mean? But whatever. He had a fight tonight with, I believe his name is Oscar Durmante, something like that. My bad, I'm messing it up. I'm sure I am, as I usually do. But whatever. He had a fight with him tonight, and he got a stoppage in the mid to late rounds. I can't tell you exactly what round, I forget, but the mid to late rounds, he got a stoppage. So, let's talk about that stoppage, shall we? Shall we? Yes, we shall. This was his first fight back from when he fought Tank Davis. You know what I'm talking about? Javante. Well, he got stopped in. And this is his first fight with Derrick James. How about his performance? Well, I'm going to be honest. And this is just my opinion. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with his performance. And I like Ryan Garcia, you know what I mean? And I wanted him to win tonight. You know, I want to see him persevere from his loss, you know? But I wasn't impressed with his performance. You know what I mean? Like, he was jabbing, you know, he was throwing some rights. He threw a couple of lefts. You know what I mean? He was doing his 1-2 step. But it was things like, well, I felt like he should have doubled up on the jab, maybe tripled up on the jab, through more combinations. You know what I mean? But mainly, one of the main things I didn't like is that his body is so weak and fragile, it seems like. And homie knew that. Homie was trying to get up in there and tear that body up. Because Tank put it out there. Tank made that clear that he got a weak tummy. You know, and homie knew that. Homie was up in there trying to tear his body up. And, I mean, you could tell, like, Ryan Garcia ain't want to get touched in that body. He was feeling that shit. It looked like sometimes he was hurt. It looked like it. Sometimes he was hurt. But, I mean, he didn't really show that he was hurt. He did a few clinches. I mean, survival mode. Sometimes, you know, you gotta clinch up. He ain't clinch like y'all know who. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, keep on dreaming. But anyways, I'm saying though, like, and besides that, he kept trying to do the Philly shell. Oh man, I seen somebody called it the silly shell. They stupid. They stupid. It was silly though, because it was terrible. It was terrible. And then once you just seen Floyd do it, and so many people try to, you know, follow up behind how Floyd did the Philly shell, and they can't get it like him, they just be looking like some fools. And Ryan Garcia has the worst one. He has the worst. That boy, he was trying so hard to Philly shell that he just ended up balling up sometimes. He just ended up balling up, turning his back, turning around, hitting a 180, maybe a 360. You never know what you might catch. I'm like, damn, what are you doing, fam? What are you doing? Are you gonna run next? What are you doing? What are you doing? He was trying to protect his body, it looked like, from getting hit in the body. That's what it looked like he was trying to do. But at the same time, it's like, dude, that Philly shell ain't for you, bro. It ain't for you. The Philly shell ain't for everybody. Or you ain't perfected at all. You should have worked on that more. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was you or motherfucking Derrick James, but you need to work on that more. It's things that Ryan still needs to work on. I mean, that was clear as day. His body, to me, like his physique, it looked weak. It looked weak to me. It didn't look like, I mean, you can see his little abs, but he didn't look like strong. You know what I mean? He ain't look strong. He just looked fragile and weak. And that's fighting at a catchweight. They didn't even fight at 140. He looked like that at a fucking catchweight at 143, which is crazy. So, I mean, I don't know what's to that. If it's his own performance in the gym, the work he putting it in, or, the work he's putting in, or do he need to just go ahead and go to 147? I don't know. Because these fighters need to start fighting at their comfortable weight and stop fucking around and shit at these lower weight classes where they don't belong. I'm not saying that's his case, but his body just looked, it didn't look strong to me. Homie, meanwhile, his body looked strong. Looked like, you know, and you could tell he had some power. And he had a knockout ratio, a decent one. You know, so okay, Shakur. I don't know what Shakur said on Twitter yet, but I don't look. It'll be on this video. But Shakur, don't get to talking crazy. Because you fought a power puncher, and Ryan Garcia fought a power puncher. He fought a Hispanic one, and you fought a Dominican one, and some consider them black. So whatever. But you Puerto Rican, right? Some consider Puerto Ricans black. So whatever. But whatever. But he fought more than you, Shakur. So don't be trying to dog him on his performance and nothing. I'm not saying Shakur did, because I didn't see what Shakur said yet, but I will by the time this video go up. But I mean, I'm saying Ryan was up over there eventually standing in the pocket, trading with him and shit. I wouldn't recommend him to do that, but he was doing it, trading with him and shit. Shakur didn't do that. Because I'm just speaking upon Shakur because they had their back and forth. And Shakur said he'll stand right in front of Ryan. And Ryan was trying to dog Shakur. But Ryan did fight more than Shakur in his fight tonight. And Ryan got the stoppage against a power puncher. So, I mean, I don't know what Shakur said, as I said, but he can't dog him, whatever he said, because, I mean, he did better than you, bro. I'm going to just keep it a buck. We keep it a buck over here, baby. You know what I'm talking about, Joe? Now, some people may be mad at the ref. Some people may be mad at the ref. But, I mean, you can be mad at the ref if you want to, but at the same time, all he did was intervene a couple of times and told him no low blows. And then he was telling homie not to hit Ryan in the back of the head. I mean, he intervened probably like, what, 3-4 times? Something like that. I mean, that's not a lot. It's not a lot, but I mean, I can understand why some people would be mad if they want a certain fighter to win, but Garcia didn't win that fight because of the ref. No, and then homie, the ref gave him a decent count. Homie got up like right before the 10 count. He decided to get his ass up. He ain't want to fucking get up. And what's crazy, he basically he lost the fight the same way Ryan lost his last fight with Tank. Because Ryan got up at the end when he knew the 10 count was finna come. When he fought Tank, when he got hit in the body. You know what I mean? But homie he ain't get hit in the body. He got hit in the head and shit. And then he took a few more shots after that. But, I mean, it was that head shot that, you know, was checking his ass out. But anyways. Ryan Garcia decided to call out Rolly. He called out Rolly. Rolly called you out, big dog. Man, he called you out, Rolly. Y'all know Rolly a funny motherfucker, man. Salute to Rolly. Rolly funny as hell. I don't care what none of y'all say. I like Rolly. He a funny motherfucker. He got an awkward, different style, but whatever. That's his style. Let him get out how you get out. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers mad at his last performance, too, because they say he shouldn't have won that shit. And hey, I understand what y'all mean. But they gave it to him, so whatever. Moving on. And Rolly does have power. Let's not act like he don't have no power, because he do. But y'all know Rolly finna come at Ryan talking crazy. Rolly finna come at Ryan talking crazy in the motherfucker, you hear me? Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is, baby. Ryan said he want Rolly next. But you know, this is the thing, Ryan. Well, everybody in the 140 division, I guess he wants a belt, obviously. But everybody in 140 division, he went for Rolly. Rolly has a belt. He ain't call out Teofimo Lopez. He ain't say he want the winner of Regis and Devin Haney. He ain't mentioned the man that ain't nobody mentioning. Matias. Ain't nobody talking about Matias. Matias the motherfucking bully at 140. No, nobody want to say nothing about the bully. Oh, they scared. Yeah, they scared. You hear me? Ain't nobody talking about Matias. He went on and went for Rolly. He went for the weakest link out the bunch. Some would say is the weakest link. Yes, they would. They would say he's the weakest link. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you watch boxing. But he called out Rolly instead of them. And I'm sure Rolly will find that funny and he'll probably entertain it. You know? And I think that'll be an interesting fight, actually, because I know back in the day, even back a while back ago on my channel, I had posted a short of Rolly and Ryan Garcia sparring a while back ago, and Rolly was bullying Ryan Garcia all over the fucking ring in a sparring match. Though they say it was some old ass footage and Ryan was younger, blase, whatever. I ended up deleting that video eventually because YouTube be on that bullshit. But I seen the video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post a clip up in here. It's probably playing right now, whatever. But now if that Rolly show up and that Ryan show up, I mean, it's gonna be a bad night for Ryan. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Ryan defense, it ain't that, y'all. It ain't that. He need to work on his defense, and he need to fucking strengthen his core. Like, he need to really get in the gym and do his shit. Like, why you fight at a catch weight anyway? Like, why you at a catch weight? Are you not disciplined enough? Are you not focused enough? What's going on there, Ryan? You know, and I fuck with you, Ryan, but I mean, I'm saying, though, like, some of this shit looking kind of weird. You know what I'm talking about? And motherfuckers better stop counting Rolly out because his last performance. You know, Rolly got power. He got that weird ass style, but he got power. Tank said that motherfucker hit hard. Y'all can't count everybody out after they have a fucking fucked up performance. You know what I mean? It happens. It happens. Whatever. It happens. But anyways, moving on. We'll see what that do. I'll watch it. I'll watch it if they fight. I'll watch it. It'll be something for me to see. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but the lead up to it. I can hear Rolly now. The lead up to it, Rolly ass talking slick to the motherfucker. What? But whatever, we'll see if that comes to fruition. We'll see. We'll see if it comes to fruition. But salute to Ryan Garcia. He got his W. You know what I mean? He back in the game. If he's going to fight Rolly having a belt, you're going to have to make 140, homie. So get your shit together, you know? He got his W, though, so salute to him. Stop balling and curling up. Strengthen that fucking core. Double that jab up, you know? And he ain't throw that many lefts. I don't feel like he threw that many lefts because I think he could have snuck some of them lefts in since he got a strong left. Because he was throwing that right. But, you know, he got a strong left. Throw that motherfucker in there, too. And throw more combinations. Stop fucking curling up. Stop using the fucking Philly shell or the silly shell. Whatever. Stop using that fucking shit, man. If you're not going to do it right, don't do it. You can't be fucking trying to use it, then you fucking turning around all in circles and shit. Like, the fuck? You know what I mean? But whatever, man. Get it together, Ryan. Good win. Decent win tonight. You got to stop it. So, decent win tonight. But, I mean, as you step up in competition, come on now, man. You know how that shit go. Come on now. I'm rooting for you, big dog. You know what I'm talking about, baby? But we'll see what happens in the future.